Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Guess what? It's Friday again. Morning, Darren. Morning, Mercurio. Morning, Pip. Hey, Bova. Hey, Easy. Hey, everyone. Well, we'll start with daily on CME because I think is the chart we should follow, and we'll go from there. So, CME chart. We have a confirmed EM here. Not the best looking EM, but a clear EM formed in the old all-time high from August 25. Yeah, look at it. If you don't see the EM because it's formed by 4 candles, what I recommend in Cap 1 and what I recommend to beginners is to go on the candles and go on line chart, and you'll see it a lot better. Okay, so straight move up, down, bounce, down. When we took the neckline, you can see the M. It's not the best looking, like I said, but it's there, and we closed below. It's a bit different by the, if you look at the other chart, yeah, but still an M. We closed below that level. Now let's put the candles back. We SFU the high, and we are coming back down in the pump chaser zone here. Coming back down to retest this big W. Nothing bearish about it. Nice, clean, just not like people expecting. People expecting straight up. On the question if the top is in, no way to know yet. We can push higher, yes. We can double the price of Bitcoin from 125 and we'll still be okay. But for the moment, level by level, we rejected 125. We broke down with AM. The first area we should look on daily chart is pump chaser zone. Pump chaser zone means 120, 118, 117, maybe 115. This is already 61.8 here if we get to 116. For the moment, let's see what will happen here if we'll reach this area. Indicators. Potential bearish divergence in OBV, you can see high, lower high, high, higher high, and nothing else on the RSI. So that's the chart I see. On the classic chart here, if we put the line, you'll see the EM is not confirmed yet, but it's confirming now. We have instead a lot of EMs on 4-hour chart. Like I said here, nice big W above this level, it's okay. Above this level, it's still okay. Above this 124, 125, to the moon. We can still do something like this. AB, back down, pump chaser zone, retest of the big W, another W here, and pump to 135. That will complete a bigger AB equals CD. Let's see what will happen, level by level. Indicators kind of similar. On the index chart, on lower time frame, I drew something just to make fun, but it's real. When you see EMs, actually market smiling at you means EMs. You can see an EM here, head and shoulder pattern here, shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, a bigger EM. Yeah, I'm not so good at drawing and making faces, but you can see what. Now, we are at the neckline here. We are trying to hold this level. Will succeed or not? Well, we confirmed already below that level. We traded below. Now is the bearish retest again. And people will blame me again. Well, you say bearish retest again. Well, it's what I see. Okay? If we think long reload zone here, from the swing low to the swing high, Long reload zone, it's a lot lower. It's 115, 114, 113. This is the area when you see big games like this, you should think about. Even if we think, well, let's say head and shoulder patterns. Well, you take the high, you take the neckline base, which should be somewhere in here. Okay, this is the nose. And then when you post it here, you can see close to the long reload zone. Let's put the nose back. So I cannot be bullish on 4-hour chart here. Well, it's bullish, it's not. Actually, it's not bullish. Actually, on lower time frame as a swing trader, I should think bearish retest, and I should think at least not to chase the market and think, well, no, from this level it'll go straight up. If we'll do, we'll find a way to chase the market. We have tools, but it's smiling and it's not okay. Let's go back on daily. Ethereum, it's in the range. Nothing we can do about Ethereum. It's trying to fight the middle of the range, but actually it's weaker than Bitcoin. And if we put the line chart on daily, look at this. This is not a pattern we want to see. Last time we had the M, look what happened. Okay, last time we had an M, look what happened. Now, we should think about, if we are thinking range, and if we are thinking range game, we should think swing high here, swing low here, long reload zone here, $4,200 and lower. That's the area we want to hold, and we want to see a bounce. If we'll see it, I don't know, but you can see here we have a bit of support. Indicators, well, all over the place, nothing special. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. We hoped for W's for this pattern, and we got the other one. We have not EMs, but we have bearish patterns here. You can see we are the other side, or on the wrong side of the trend line. We are still in this downtrend. We can even clone this one, and you'll see the downtrend without even doing one. Clone, and I'll take this one and I'll just put it here. Can you see the downtrend? Clear. It's pushing lower and lower. This is 50%, so now we are at 38.2, somewhere in here. If this one is not holding, we'll go to 50, and maybe even long reload zone starts from 003. Possible, even probable. Support is here below 50%. Look at it. So for the moment, no W's. I cannot say, well, altcoin season, October will go to the moon. Well, like September was a trap, October was a trap also. Okay, now let's look at Bitcoin dominance. I'll stay with the same story, with the same thinking, pushing up here in 60% and then aiming out in this area. You can see he's holding this trend line, he's pushing higher, he's making higher highs. We don't have M's, we have W's. I said it from the first W here that, well, we should admit the W and we should think 60% as a dead cat bounce or as a bounce. If we'll hold 60% as resistance or not, is not up to us, we'll see. But for the moment, no altcoin season, people. Well, you can think, well, maybe we'll not have one, or you can think, well, let's check again if I have all the bags ready, because if the altcoins are a discount, I could buy a bit more. That's totally up to you. Yes, yesterday we made a new high. We are holding this line of this uptrend, respecting it. Nothing I can do there. Gold, I don't want to say it, but I'll say it. Yeah, we can push higher. Yeah, we can do, but this looks like a top for gold. On weekly, it could look a lot uglier. If we'll accept lower, could be an ugly week. Let's see weekly chart. There you go. Depends how we'll close. If we'll close here or lower, even could look ugly. Even now is looking ugly. Look at it. Yeah, we accepted. We tested $4,000. Everyone is bullish. We can push higher. Yes, we can, of course, but it's looking a bit toppy here, at least for the moment. We'll see. A bit different than silver. I explained in a live stream what I'm thinking about silver. I showed you an old chart with the history from years ago. I hope you know what I'm thinking on silver. Let's go back on gold and let's go back on daily. Now, because you have this pattern here, these two candles, you have a way, I'm not saying it's the best one, but it's one of the safest one, to play a trade even on daily. Stop loss here, entry at the candle body lows here, in the $4,000. If you have gold or if you want to hedge your portfolio, you can do that with these two candles here. But that's a different story. It's a different, I'm not recommending to do anything. I'm not a financial advisor anyway. So do whatever you want. But I see an opportunity here with these two candles to frame a short, a hedge, call it whatever you want. Silver, you can see we have the same idea, but silver is pumping. Silver is still stronger and will be stronger for the next weeks, months maybe. Total market cap fighting for trillion is not an easy number to accept above. Look at it. And we have the same, yeah. It is what it is. We have support, a lot of support below, but we have an M here. Total 3, similar M, similar level, and nothing we can do about it. Let's wait. Yeah, we can push higher, and I think we'll push higher at least on total 3, but level by level. For the moment, we have an M. Okay, let's go on lower time frame. I said yesterday that on lower time frame, we should think on new altcoins on 4-hour chart. Why I think 4-hour chart and not 1 hour? Well, it's not enough 1 hour. After the yesterday drop on Binance, well, nothing new here, people. People chasing the story at the end. People going on Binance chain and thinking, well, we'll get rich. No. On Solana, dumpers. On Binance, no. The Chinese will not dump. No. They protect CZ. Really? That's stupid stories for the people to move their money from Solana to Binance. And they got violated again. It is what it is, people. We cannot save everyone. Actually, this game is so ugly that we know we need 90% of the people for 10% of us to make money. It's an ugly game, indeed. But still hurts to see the public being ripped off over and over again. Okay. So, let's put 4-hour chart. But actually, until we'll go to that, let's go a bit on Bitcoin and Ethereum on lower time frame. What do you say? Let's put 1 hour. And let's look at Bitcoin on lower time frame. What do we have here? Long reload zone. You can see it here on higher time frame. And this is the game we played yesterday. Yeah, if you remember. This is what I said yesterday. This looks like a bearish retest here. Now the short reload zone is moved a bit lower, but yesterday was here. Something like that. And I said, well, looks like a bearish retest here. And bearish retest it was. Now, the short reload zone is here. We took this trade on lower time frame, if you remember. Fake out in the Monday range again, and actually was a fake out, and we took the trade and we made money. at least people from VIP in premium. We took this trade in the London session, was a 5-15 minute EM. Okay, look at it. I prefer not to take the original EM. I saw it. I didn't took it because it was exactly in the opening and was too dangerous. After the stock market opening, I see the big EM. I said, well, let's take it. It's a trade. It's there. It's exactly in the location we want. And look at the result. This was the SFU. And I said, get long here if you see the SFU and you can play the SFU. Even on 5-minute chart, you can see this is the first reclaim. So that will be your window of risk. It's a bit big, but it is there. You took it, you should be risk free now on the long. Okay? We can push higher? Yes, we can, but let's go back on 1 hour. What do we have here? We have this trend line and the market is fighting it up and down, up and down. Here we have the dump chaser zone. From this high to this low, dump chaser zone. The market is respecting the dump chaser zone. If we am out here, maybe in the London or New York, we'll SFU this high and then we'll break down. We can push lower. If I'll see W's the other side of this trend line, it's a valid trend line, then yeah, I could think about higher. For the moment, people, I'm not bullish. Nothing I can do here. I still have 25% from this original short. I'm waiting for a long. I'm waiting here. Nothing I could add. And this SFU for me was a bit too much to take it. Yeah, you can see. 120,500, 119,500, $1,000 window of risk. For an SFU, for me, was a bit too much and I didn't took it. We rejected from 50% a little bit. We are back at the 50% level. Some resistance here. Let's see what will happen next. If we are thinking, well, we'll accept and we'll push in the short reload zone. Okay? Let's put a short. What is this? Not that one. Short. There you go. This is the area where you want to see EMs. This is the 61.8. This is 78.6. If we'll push here, that will complete the AB equals CD. In the shark level, in somewhere in this area, we can look for EMs and think lower again. Okay? Simple. Because the market is behaving ugly, I prefer to draw the fibs. So I'll play with fibs and EMs, or fibs and Ws, and that's it. I'm not looking at complex tools. Because they are not being respected. When you see the market is ugly, you just go and draw the fib and find the EMs there. You don't look to pinpoint the entry too much because it's not working. You'll get front run. You'll get, I don't know, stop losses, and then the market will reverse. Stick with the basic approach. Look, EM down. Here, EM down. Railroad trucks here. Okay, we can push 1-to-1 for this one. Short reload zone. If I see EM, I'll play a short. If I don't see any EM, I'll just wait. But if we'll reach this area, okay? Because we are fighting 50%, and if you look left, this is a resistance area, people. This is not something we can reject here, yeah, and go down. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Let's see what the market will provide for us today. Ethereum, weaker, a lot weaker than Bitcoin. Short reload zone, AB equals CD, almost to the target. We bounced a little bit. Now we're forming another EM. You can see it here. I was hoping for a bounce here in the short reload zone from the last move, from the CD move. No, actually 50% it's enough. We are aiming out and looks like we'll go to long reload zone here. We have lower highs and lower lows. The market is on 1 hour, 4 hour chart in a downtrend, and we should respect that as, I don't know, day traders. Depending on perspective, on higher time frame is still bullish, on medium time frame is range, and on lower time frame it's a downtrend. And we should understand and we should respect that. We should hunt on the trend direction if we have a trend. If not, we play the range game. Simple. Morning Florin, morning Dave. So my thinking on Ethereum is that it's still weak and will push lower. Maybe I'm wrong, who knows. If I'll see W's, I saw a small W here, but you can see. If we'll dump, we'll dump. I don't have a problem with that. Let it dump to 4,000, 4,100, make a W and start over again. It is what it is. Our bags are safe or safeu because now Binance chain is the hot thing. Everything is safeu. We bought Ethereum below 2,000. We sold at 4. Half of it we are risk free and we are waiting. Okay, that's my view about Ethereum now. I'll go on 4 hour chart and I'll scan the entire list. Yeah, pretty easy to do. Everyone could do it. This list is public. So if you want the list, I think I could go here. I don't know, here. Copy link. And even post it on the chat. Okay, let's post it. So if you want, they are just new coins on Binance. Nothing special about it. Use it if you want. Don't use it if you don't want. It's not my problem. I posted it there. The rest is up to you. What do we have? 4 hour chart on this one. Nice location. Getting in 78.6. Maybe an SFU of this level. Wait for 4 hour Ws, please. Okay, 4 hour Ws will probably be the key for the next move. This one, dumping like crazy. Who managed to take the top here? Okay, you are the best. Now we are in the long reload zone. You can see 61.8, 78.6, shark level, and we have 88.6. We can push to 88.6. Of course we can. We'll wait for 4 hour Ws. Wait for Ws here. Wait for W's here. Why I'm not waiting for daily W's? Usually I'm waiting for daily W's and then I'm playing. Because our new coins are a bit faster. And we don't have enough history for daily W's. Aster. Yeah. We made it risk free. Didn't perform. Not a problem. Let it run down here. Let it run in the long reload zone so we can buy more bags. So we can buy more coins. So we can do whatever we want. Simple as that. I'll buy as low as possible. I think the Aster will perform. Yes. Not today, not tomorrow. Maybe after the airdrops. Remember hype. Remember when hype was dropping to $10 and everyone was panicking and selling, and so or the people who sold in the list on the airdrops. Similar thing looks that is happening here. I'll buy the dip. I'll buy the dip on spot. I'll short the rip here at $2. I shorted this move. Once to protect my spot bag. Second to make some money. So when the market, if the market will reach this level, long reload zone, I'll close the short. Yeah, I'll close the short on the leverage on futures, and with the profit made, I'll buy some bags. I think that's a good strategy. What do you say? Anyway, it's looking like it doesn't want to hold this level, at least to SFU. And if the pump chaser zone is not holding, long reload zone is next. 1.2, $1. It's like a magnet, big fat round number. Even CZ will say, well, let's hold $1. I don't think we'll say, well, let's hold 1.5.6. And I don't think he will step in if he wants to buy more at 1.5. Avant, no W on 4-hour chart, nothing we can do. We should wait for 4-hour W. We attempted some longs, we failed. Let's wait for a clear setup. Similar here, wait for W's. This one is curing cancer. If you want to go on lower time frame and frame a short and find a hedge or a short, it's up to you. At some point in time, we'll drop, we'll do something like Aya did, yeah, something like this. I don't know if it's exactly the same, but similar. When? I don't know exactly. Let's wait. This one, pushing to new lows. Wait for 4-hour W's, people. Waiting for long reload zone here. We swap the low. Wait for a power of 3 or a 4-hour W. W's, let's wait. Mira is pushing lower and lower. Okay, let it push lower. We don't have a problem with that. We'll just wait. We'll just wait for 4-hour W's. Take it at the retest if you don't trust this one. That's up to you. We have this trade, you can see one trade is still in profit, one trade is at the break even. Both of them should be risk free. Depending how you made the trade risk free, you should be out from the big one or you should still be in the trade. I'm still in and I'm okay with holding this trade. Open the mountain man. The Holy Grail on 1 hour failed. You can see here the original trade is still on, but look at it. Higher highs, higher lows, big M, lower highs, lower lows. In the best case scenario, it's a fucking range. So no trade, no new trade until we'll see 4-hour W's. Okay, order similar. Sky, similar, wait for W's. Wait for W's. Love to see these coins are dumping like crazy because when they form the W, they'll pump back up like crazy. Yeah? For the moment, they launched them on Binance. They are hot. Okay, if you manage to buy a W originally there, okay, we pumped. And I said, buy the rumor, sell the news on most of the new coins. And now is selling the news. Now is finding the support. And they could dump like crazy. But volatility means money for us as traders. Nothing I can do on this one. Waiting for location. This one doesn't care about what's happening for the moment because you can see we can form EMs and we can drop like a hammer. We played this setup, 25% still in. Nothing I can do here. What I can do here is, okay, the trade is played out already. I could take this fib from here to here. I say swing high, swing low. Let's put a long reload zone. There you go. And you can see where we should wait. Simple. We have support, a lot of confluence here. A double in this area. And I'll be back in the trade. On this one, you can see we have the trend line. It's valid. Give me a 4-hour W. So, what do we have here? We have a good location because we are in the long reload zone. A bit lower will be even better. We have another location because we are on the other side of the trend line, but we don't need W's. We don't have W's. And we need them for a trend line breakout, LJ setup, or general setup. This one, I don't even want to speak about it. Was an extraction tool and will still be an extraction tool for some time. Xpin doesn't care about the bear market, about the retracement, about Binance dropping, no, has a different plan. And looks like my mistake of not taking profit is not a mistake after all. It's something good could come from this one. I'm risk free, and I changed the target from the dump chaser from the 38.2 to 61.8, and that's an 18 to 1. If I'll manage to get a trade like this, I'll be a happy camper. And looks like wants to go there. Simple as that. A new setup here? No. You want to chase it, you can chase it with Holy Grail, but even with Holy Grail, I don't recommend. If you are risk free like me and you still have part of the trade, okay, hold it. Plasma, the best coin ever. Nice and shiny. Well, it's not nice and it's not shiny anymore. We pumped and we are dumping. One buy order, second buy order, the third, the fourth. I'll buy in the way down here. How low it could go? From here to 0. I don't know. I'm buying until I'll get a desired position and then I'll stop buying. But I prefer to buy when the market is dumping like this than to buy when the market is going up like this. So I said I'm not touching the market above 61.8 and I put my order here. And lower I'll buy a little bit here, a little bit there until I'll get my position. And then I'll stop buying. I'll calculate the position. I'll put sell half on a double to get risk free. And I'll keep the rest. Simple plan, people. Simple plan. But I already have the plan. I had the plan made before I even put this order here. That's the way you invest. That's the way you buy something. You make the plan, the complete plan, what you'll do before you even touch the market. After you have the plan, well, what I want to do? I want to accumulate this one. Looks like a lot of smart people are thinking bullish about it. Okay. I'm better than them to do my own analysis? No. Well, let's trust them then. Respecting the risk management, I could buy this amount of, with this amount of money. Okay. How I'll buy it? I'll start from 61.8 all the way down. I'm not allowed to chase, to touch the market up. Okay. I split the original amount I decided to buy in a lot of orders here. The lower it goes, the better for me. The average will go down. What will happen if we'll go to 0? Well, we are respecting the risk management. We'll sting a little bit. And that's it. What will happen if the market, after we got some levels here, will bounce and will double? We'll sell half on a double. And we'll not remove the orders here. Okay? And that's it. What will happen if the market pumps like crazy? Well, then we can sell some. Simple plan. And easy to execute. That's the nice part. It's easy to execute. This one. Dumping like crazy. No W. On 4-hour chart, nothing. Like I said. We launched the coin and it's dumping and will dump. Bitcoin we talked about. Ethereum we talked about. This one. It's in the altcoin long reload zone, you can see here, Shark and 88.6. If we'll form a W somewhere in here, okay. Similar, dumping and no Ws. Well, this could be a W, but it's actually not a W. It's just all over the place. So no W here. We are trying to form one, but you can see it's rejecting. Big M, so we'll probably reject and push lower. This one is trying to form a W, so power of 3 here. You can think about power of 3 here. Yeah, you can think of power of 3. Accepting back above will confirm the W, then the retest of the W will be the entry on power of 3. Watch it, maybe it will happen. Long reload zone, altcoin reload zone, no W, no trade here. This one is trying to do some Ws, he's trying to do something, but actually it's a range and nothing I can do there. No W, no trade. Dumping like crazy. Wait for 4-hour Ws, don't believe 1-hour Ws. Here we can make a 4-hour W. Yeah, you can see we dumped. 4-hour W, breakout and retest, and maybe we have something. Watch this one. Our favorite for shitcoin from CZ, well, is dumping. Wait for 4-hour Ws on this one. At the launch, I said, by the rumor, sell the news. Similar here, no W, no trade. And the yesterday, well, this one at least had a pump here. But we launched here and we dumped like crazy. Buy the rumor, sell the news. If you see a coin on Binance listed, if you see an opportunity to short and you know how to do it, it's up to you. There's some money to be made there. I made some money. Trying to play the long side is dangerous when they put the coin on Binance. Because everyone is trying to take profit. I'll take a look at Doge. I see a lot of people talking about Doge. Doge is the best. Let's see Doge. Someone said, I see 4-hour Ws on Doge. You just wanted for me to look at the coin. You don't see any fucking W. Actually, you have an M here. Yeah, it's M pattern here. Look at Wyckoff check distribution when you look at something like this. Yeah, look at Wyckoff check accumulation here and look at Wyckoff check distribution. If you don't play the M's and W's, yeah, because it's there. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, we can play some setups on 5-minute chart. Stefan made some money on it on the bounce. He can make some money on the downside also. Stefan is a sharp scalper. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. But to tell me, well, Doge will go to the moon and come on, people. Let's be real. You see a pattern here that you like? What do you see on 4-hour chart? You see here from September, you see a big fucking M. Big like your house. Dumping 1 to 1, form some W's, we pump 2 to 1, and now we have some big M's. And actually it's going sideways. It's at 20-25 cents from centuries ago. Yeah. Telling me, well, it's going to the moon and let's... there are some shillers on Twitter saying that Doge will do, and they want to get rid of their bags, if you want to know my honest opinion. They want to get rid of their bags, to pump it a little bit as much as possible. At least they want to sell their bags and the market not to dump, so they could sell their initial bag and they'll forget about Doge. And you are the guy that is buying their bags. Happy with that? If Elon Musk is not speaking about Doge, Doge will not move. And remember last time, Elon Musk, which is the biggest one, was speaking about Doge and Doge wasn't moving anymore. So telling me that Doge will do great things this cycle and all, okay. Feel free to play with Doge. I have Doge from a lot lower. Could go to $1 at some point, yeah, but here is 25 cents. To $1 is 4x, not enough. Okay? And young spot, I saw your message. Check Doge, and then you said you heard me talking about W's, and well, Doge has 4-hour W's. Where the fuck you see W's? I see M's here. We had some W's some point in time. You want to play something? Yeah, I could see a setup here, but it's a setup. If it doesn't work, get the fuck out. Yeah, something like this. Give me a W the other side of the trend line and I could play a setup. But doesn't look like we'll get one. Okay. No, I checked bonked too many times. FET. Let's look at FET a little bit on 4-hour chart. Binance. Yeah, FET is going to Valhalla if you flip the chart. I'll put daily a little bit. Yeah, it's going to Valhalla. Valhalla means let's put the other template. FET. Let's put spot because I probably have some drawings here. There you go. Okay, it's going. It's 88.6. If you put this entire thing, you can see. I'll put the altcoin reload zone. This one, and you can see we are at 88.6 here from the entire range. We are going down, nice and clean. If you look at the bounce from 28 from this year, you can see we bounced, we pumped. We are at 88.78.6 from that move. Daily W's could save you here. You should watch for daily W's if you want to buy. If you want to dollar cost average, you are more than okay. If you want to trade, wait for daily W's. 4-hour W's for I don't know, sharp traders. And I don't see any. It's going down. Let it form some structure because we have location. Probably some bullish divergence also. Well, not yet. But you get the idea. Daily W's is key here. Look what happened when we had last time daily W's. Yeah, it's boring and we should wait a long time until we'll form those daily W's. Yes, but you are here to catch falling knives or you are here to make money. It's your decision. So that's about FED. And the last one, let's do bonk. I have 40 minutes live stream again. Yeah, daily bonk. Bonk, it's in a range, big range here. Now, thinking about this location here. Well, let's remove this one because it's not valid. You can see we took the lows, so no point to keep that one. No, this one. Well, you see M's or you see W's? I see M's. Big M, a bigger M. They are not M's to sell. They are M's to stay the fuck out because location is for long. I could change the location for altcoins long reload zone, which means 88.6. I could see an AB equals CD here. Something like this. AB, CD pointing out here in the initial W's. And then you wait for new W's and then you play bonk. Here, if you are a scalper, maybe you can play something bad. Okay, something. Not even on 5-minute chart, I don't see anything. Retesting this initial, but I don't think it's enough. Okay, sorry people, but that's the reality. That's what I see on the charts. And it's exactly what I'll tell you. Okay, let's watch dominance. If dominance will come at 16, will make an M, then we can think about. Okay, people, 40 minutes, 43 minutes already. Friday, you know, I have some things to do and usually I'm not trading too much. But if I'll see a setup, I'll take it. Simple as that. What do we have here? On Bitcoin, let's go back on, I don't know, put a 50-minute chart because we are close to the London opening. And let's see, maybe you have something. No. He's kissing this trend line, will probably am out. I don't see a setup here. It's weak, look at it. It's not reaching mountain man level, it's not reaching short reload zone, it's weak, and we can go back down. You can play an SFU here. It's playable. If you want to play an SFU, why not? If we reach this level, you can hunt like here. Maybe it will be a smaller window of risk and you can take the trade. And Ethereum, a lot weaker. We already have the M's and looks like we'll dump. Okay. It's Friday. We'll hear us again in New York session if you are a premium member. If not, see you Monday morning with the weekly crypto review. People, protect your capital. Don't believe their bullshit. Yeah. Don't sell your bags here, the spot bags, but don't chase meme coins on Solana, on Binance chain because on Binance they are not dumping. Well, you saw how they are dumping. A lot better than on Solana actually. And one day they destroyed everything, they cleaned it up, they took your money, kiss you on the wallet. See you next time. They'll bounce it back. You see people say, well, we'll recover in 2 days and we'll see. Yeah. But after they took your money, if you still have money, they'll take it again. They'll bounce it back. Until you wake up, the market will be high. You'll say, well, this time is going to the moon. You'll buy in the middle of everything and they'll dump on you again. So either you know how to play the game and you are buying 4-hour W's, you are buying the bottom of the range, or do something else, people. Do something else. Don't be a victim here. Sorry about the harsh rant, but that's reality. I don't want to hear anyone on Crypto Traders Arena being a victim. Okay? That being said, let's call it a live stream. See you people later. See you next time. Bye bye.